skin. It's a super easy look. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to hit the don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Alright, hey guys, so first I'm going to go ahead and brush out my eyebrows, taking a concealer that's a little bit lighter, maybe 2 shades lighter, and I'm just going to conceal underneath my brows, one that cleans up your brows and defines them so they have that fresh, new, just got done look. I don't get my eyebrows done, so I have to do that. I'm going to fill in my brows with the color Espresso, keeping the outer portion of my brow really dark and the inner portion a little bit lighter, and diffusing the color through my brow with a brush and putting on brown mascara as my eyebrow gel. The next thing that I'm going to do is moisturize. I do have oily skin, so I use an oil-free moisturizer. An oil-free moisturizer is really important, and then priming my skin with a mattifying primer, which is oil-free as well. This helps your foundation stay on all day. Then I take my favorite drugstore foundation, Revlon Colorstay 24 hours, oil-free, and it's amazing because it lasts all day and you don't get oily and you stay matte for the entire day. I don't really need more than one coat of foundation because I don't have a lot of dark spots or acne, so one coat of foundation just evens out my complexion perfectly. Then using a damp beauty blender, I just make sure that my foundation is blended out perfectly all over my face. The next thing I do is go in with my favorite concealer, and this is drugstore as well. This entire look is drugstore excluding the eyeshadows. The base of the eyeshadow is drugstore, however. I'm going to go ahead and just take my favorite concealer and put that underneath my eyes, and I'm just highlighting. I'm not going to really do any color correcting concealing, and as you can see, I highlighted underneath my eyes, I highlighted my nose, my cupid's bow, under my chin, and my forehead. These are all the areas that I want to stand out and bring forward, and I'm just blending it out with a damp beauty blender. Blending with the damp beauty blender is really good because it just makes everything look a lot more seamless, and it's a lot easier to blend out things, to be completely honest. I'm going to go in and contour, and I'm just taking a cream foundation and I'm just putting that in all the areas I want to recede and look more sculpted, like my cheekbones. I want them to look more sculpted, underneath my chin, my forehead. I'm going to put a little bit underneath my nose to make my nose look a little bit shorter, and around my mouth to create a fuller lip effect. I don't go for a contour that's really dark because in real life it looks really weird if you have super dark marks all over your face and it looks a little bit muddy. So you want it to look really natural. So take something that's maybe like 2 shades darker and just put that in areas that you know that it needs it. I'm going to put a little bit lighter concealer down my nose because I like my nose to look really defined and really stand out, and when I go in to set it, sometimes it just doesn't really set properly if I don't put a lighter concealer. I just use the Topaz Night Powder and the Dermablend, and I love the Topaz because of its yellow undertone, and I have a yellow undertone, so it looks really great when I dust it off, so I don't look powdery or ashy or anything like that. And I definitely suggest this for darker skinned girls as opposed to the Night banana powder because it can be a little bit ashy if you don't mix it with something. I'm just taking a kabuki brush and blending my contour into everything else, and I'm going to take this drugstore brown color, and it is not at all pigmented, so it's a great color to use to contour so I don't have like dark brown lines on my nose. It just looks really natural. I'm taking my Covergirl Ebony bronzer, and I like this color as a transition shade because it's really soft and natural, and even though it doesn't show up on me very pigmented on camera, it's an amazing color to use. Trust me, it looks amazing. And then I'm going to take this brown suede, I actually think it's called leather suede, and it's from the Maybelline Color Tattoos, and it's amazing because it's a great base to use, and you don't really need to put any other colors like on top of it to make it stand out. It's a really nice pigmented color. And I'm going to take my Lorac Pro Palette and the color Sable, and I'm just going to go ahead and start smoking this look out a bit. Putting that Sable color around my eyes, as you can see, just raising the color a little bit and softening the harsh lines that were there from my finger with the leather suede. Then I'm going to go into the color Espresso, and we're going to create a 3-dimensional look a little bit, and we're going to put that dark brown Espresso on the outer edge and on the inner edge of my eye to really make that leather suede stand out, because the colors I'm using are matte and the leather suede has a shimmer, it really creates a nice three-dimensional effect. Then I'm going to go into the color Pewter, and I'm going to use that color right underneath my lash line. As you can see, I took the color Espresso to the lower lash line and smoked it out. And I'm going to take the color Black, and I'm just going to use the black to continue to smoke out the look just a little bit more, because I like for the look to really be as smoky as possible and to make sure there are no harsh lines and everything is really seamless. You just want to keep blending and blending and blending. The more you blend, the more seamless it looks and the more smoky it looks. Just make sure that when you're blending, you don't, make the colors look muddy. Just blend it so it looks very seamless. I'm going to take a light brown pencil now and lining that in my waterline, and that opens up my eyes. And I'm going to take a liquid liner and just lining my upper lash line very lightly, nothing significant. And I'm going to add lashes. I added lashes and stuff off camera. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight a little bit. I just take my Physicians Formula Miami strip, and I'm putting that on my cheekbones and on my forehead, my cupid's bow, my nose, my chin, all those areas that I already highlighted. And I'm going to line my lips with a no-name brown liner. All these things you can buy in the drugstore. They're super affordable. And I'm going to take my NYC lipstick, and I'm just going to put that on my lips for a nude pink. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like the look. Bye! Whatever.